Hello everyone, my name is Kumo and this is my reaction to the 9th episode of MyAnimeLIst. So, last time, Riko and Regu survived their 10 days of survival training, which is good. The survival training actually took up less time than I thought it would, but I mean, they have already spent quite a bit of time without actually progressing into the abyss, so I guess it makes sense that they kind of want to get past that and get back to the adventure. We got some more flashbacks of Ozen's past, which also showed Liza, which is nice. More importantly, we saw Liza's face near the end there, and she is quite pretty, which is to be expected since Riko's pretty cute. Apparently, time passes differently the deeper you get into the abyss, which is definitely interesting. The implication there is that less time could have passed for Liza than any of us expected, which would increase the chances of her being alive and well down there. And yeah, Riko and Regu finally left the Seeker camp. And we had another goodbye scene, like we had before when they first went into the abyss. This one actually kicked me a little bit harder in the feels. I don't know, just the way it was done, the music and everything, it was good. Of course, it could also partly be because I'm more invested in the story now since we're more episodes into it. But yeah, I think they're heading towards the third layer, the Great Fault. So, yeah, I'm sure that'll go swimmingly without any issues whatsoever. So, let's get into it. As usual, there'll be no audio or footage of the anime used in the reaction for copyright reasons. There's a timer in the upper left-hand corner, and subs below me to help you follow along. And so, let us begin in 3, 2, 1, play. Starting off here. I'm gonna miss Motoruk. Seriously, this music, it's so good. You know, if that bunny character doesn't show up in this episode, she's probably never going to. Yeah, the third layer, the Great Fault. A little bit dark down there. Good thing you have a light on your helmet. It's not even that big. More fun creatures. I don't think everyone does. I wonder what kind of troubles they'll run into on the next floor. I know Ozen mentioned some other white whistles that are down there, but I think she said they were on the 5th floor, the Sea of Corpses. And I assume Riko's gonna find that compass thing she lost before, the star compass. At some point. The compass that only points down, I think. Very useful, though. Oh wow, he's good. That's not good. And I'm sure his stretchy arms do help a little bit. Is that a cat? That's not a cat. Madoka Jack. The temptation to make a really bad joke there. Are you gonna eat them? Okay, she just threw them off the cliff instead. That's much better. Riko really would not have made it very far without Regu. Maybe it sounds familiar. They found the exit, it seems. A ship. Interesting. Yeah, I was wondering the same thing. Maybe there used to be water in this abyss. And she just stepped in something. If you're covering your nose, I can venture a guess. Oh, that's not good. Madoka Jack is an interesting name, though. Riko really wouldn't survive 5 minutes in this place without Regu. And by which time Riko would be dead. That is one ugly creature. He really fired it. I thought he would try to take it out without resorting to that. Of course, that's the first thing she thinks of once they're safe. Yeah, but there's clearly more than one of those things, so... Crimson Splitjaw, that's from the first episode, isn't it? It's the same one, too. Wow. That's one hell of a coincidence. And he holds a grudge. A kitty wall. It's so cute, you almost can't be mad at her blocking your way and causing you to get killed by a monster. That's such a weird obstacle to run into. Then he wakes up and she's gone. That's not really what he was getting at there, Riko. Don't eat Regu. You gonna take off his arms? Oh. I guess that works. I still feel really bad for him. The stuff he has to go through. I don't know how far she expects to get like that, but... That was kind of a random thought, but the animation in this show really is pretty solid. Oh, I think it just ate you, whatever it is. That is so disgusting. And apparently smells disgusting as well. So what happened to Regu? Oh, there he is. And you fell for the trap. Oh my god, that thing really does look freaky. Yeah, that didn't go well. So maybe she isn't completely helpless when Regu's asleep. Back to the kitties. Are they going to attack? They don't believe you. They're not going to give up that easy. Poor Regu. It's not always a good thing. It doesn't sound like a good thing either. Would just ascending that much be a problem? Yeah, the curse definitely looks like it's taking its toll on her. A hallucination? I think they did mention that. Someone mentioned that. Yeah, that one you know is a hallucination. I mean, Martyr Luke was at least plausible. I was just about to say, is she going to see her mother? Well, it is a full-on hallucination now. I'm pretty sure that's not true. We did just see her vomit not 1 minute ago. Man, even Martyr Luke and Ozen are there. No, Riko, it's not real. Yeah, the one person that's not there. She apparently snapped out of it. You know, by the time Regu wakes up, she's gonna be unconscious. He does a lot. Oh, was he finally awake? Oh yeah, she was given a weapon before she left, wasn't she? Yeah, but that's quite an opponent. Wow. That was like several explosions. I could have told you that. But I'm sure it's nice for Regu to hear that. I mean, she is helpful in her own way, I guess. A lot. The compass? I don't know why that was my first thought, but... Oh? Almost like a hot spring. Goblet of Giants. So they've already made it to the 4th floor. Wow. The progress really is speeding up. And we didn't meet the bunny character. Are you kidding me? The ending theme is a lie. That character never shows up. Poison and the Curse. Wow, just one of those things would suck, but two. And credits. Yeah. So yeah, that was the 9th episode of Made in Abyss. Still no bunny character. I'm more than a little bit salty about that. But yeah, this episode they are basically making their way through the Great Faults, the 3rd layer, which they seem to make it all the way through in a single episode, which is impressive. Riko pretty much had to try surviving on her own after Regu became unconscious for a couple hours after using his incinerator. So luckily she didn't die in that time frame, but she did kind of cut it close there. We got to see the weapon in action that Ozen gave them, which seems quite explosive. And obviously we had some hallucinations from Riko. And the whole ordeal basically made her appreciate, Regu, be glad that he is with her in that abyss, and all that. So, yeah. Let me know what you thought of the anime. What you thought of my reaction in the comment section below. Hit the like button if you liked it. Subscribe if you want to see more. And I will see you in the next one. Have a good one.